for Relisha. Relisha Rudd went missing from a D.C. General homeless shelter. She was last seen with 51-year-old Khalil Tatum, who killed his wife and then later killed himself, but still no signs of Relisha Rudd almost 6 years later.
That's crazy.
Wow. We have Christian Muse missing from Oxon Hill. 6 years now, almost 7, right?
Yeah.
He is the son of ex Rare Essence, legendary Rare Essence singer. Rare Essence band. We got to call it, y'all. Thanks for calling Phocuz. What's your name and where you from?
Hi, my name is Magula. I have a question for Rollo and a question for Taboo.
Sure. Thanks for calling Phocuz.
In your last interview, you called yourself like a lazy editor, and I can tell, right? And I want to know if you have so much talent around you, why don't you like make it necessary to like release good quality in your work?
Like right now, I'm just doing content. Oh my bad. Let me get over here. All right. Right now, I'm not really trying to be perfect, and that's what made me so powerful. So, I'm not really caring about that. I'm just trying to get this out. I'm a screenwriter, so that's my thing. Editing isn't my thing, but I still did it. A lot of people, like it. A lot of people don't. That's their opinions. But it's gonna. I'm gonna work on it. I'm new. You know what I'm saying? So.
You also said that you were like an editor, a director.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm everything.
wearing all these hats, but not releasing quality work. So you have like a plethora of talent around you.
Yeah, I mean, once I get, editors and stuff like that around me, I'm going to definitely utilize them. Just right now, you know what I'm saying, it costs to do all of that. And, people's time, time is money. So, you got to put that into factor.
Okay, and I have a question for Taboo too.
Uh-oh. She
All
got,
right,
I'm
that's-
scared of her questions, fool.
Hey, tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
Huh?
Tell him.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I have a question for Taboo.
All right, World War Polo Team Group.
George Soros of the Washington Bullets.
George Soros is the Jew who actually funds the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh, you're like that for the Washington Bullets.
Go ahead, man. That's,
Okay, I was just asking. I got
Yeah.
a question for you. And what is like? Can you elaborate more on like the Kings of DC? Because I feel like that's something that there a lot of people be like real interested in.
Kings of DC is about 3 different kind of I guess thugs. It's I guess it's the boss. He's a thinker. He reads and he studies and things of that nature. Then you got like a stick up boy, and you got like somebody, the hitter. And in average, in most movies, you see that these 3 people actually play different positions. They not like together. One is the leader, then one is the next level. But in my joint, I'm putting them all on the same level. It's gonna be a dynasty. It's more like a brotherhood, where as though they need each other, and through all the violence and things of that nature that's gonna take place in this joint, they're gonna actually work themselves work hopefully, because kind of what the people want to see in a web series. But it's gonna be about how they get out of it. They bringing these 3 different kind of talents together, and how they actually get out of it without going to jail or dying. So that's what's King of DC.
Hey, Carla, man, I really appreciate you though, man, because I don't need no yes man. And you told the truth, and that was good.
Congratulations to both of y'all.
I love that.
Step your game up. That will continue doing, great work. And I like to see, y'all doing good in this business. So thank you for taking my call.
Thank you.
Yeah,
no
no
problem.
problem.
You're now plugged into Phocuz Radio.
Bye-bye.
Rollo famous, boy. Rollo famous.
Hey man, right here on Phocuz Radio, y'all. This is what we do, man. You never know. We are not biased, man. This is real.
Hey, when you a boss, right?
Hey man, y'all already know what.
Yeah.
Man, thanks for the caller that called in, Rollo, man. Thank you. I love the way you guys handle that thing, with a lot of professionalism and in all honesty. That's what we do, man. That's what we need more.
Hey, I liked her though, man, cause she like the first person that said that, man. Everybody, man, that joint tight. You know, I know they lying, you know, cause I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like mediocre, you know, but I'm trying to show people my transition from the first episode all the way to the last. Like, if you look at each and every one of them, they get better and better and better.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want people to check my transition. I wasn't really worried about how it's gonna come out, because I seen stuff that was way trashier than that did way more.
Exactly.
So I was just like, you know what? I ain't gotta be perfect. You know, I don't want to be
But
perfect.
some people just want to see the real.
Yeah, it'll get there. It'll get there. It'll get there. You know, it's.
I mean, with the work that you guys are doing, that you're doing now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
They want to see it. They want to see it now, but it'll get there.
And another good thing about it though, when people expect a better quality from you, that's their way of also saying they want you to win. So like you can't take it as hate when it's actually constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Like if I want the conversation you have with your son when he brings in a C, but you know he's an A, it's not hate. That's not hate, because you know you want him to do better. Mm-hmm. And so, like, you know, if you're going to do better, you got to know that people going to hold you to a higher, you know, when you
standard.
You feel like, now I can imagine what this next joint going to be based on the conversation right now. You can go through it 2 or 3 times, like, hold up, they actually is watching. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? I'd rather have 100 people that's watching and they really watching. Because you don't never know who that person is for real. They might be like the person that's going to, you know, really cut you the check. And so like they, you know, they might be the one that actually is like, oh, nah, you could do better, and because I'm vouching for you in places you don't even know. Mm-hmm, you see what I'm saying? So you don't know, you know what I mean? But when it's made clear, then you kind of gotta, you know.
Hey, man.
World War Polo Entertainment Group, man.
Bringing Our Children Home segment. Christian Muse, missing from Oxon Hill, Maryland. He's been maybe 7 years now. And then also we had 61-year-old Felice Yale. She was reported missing but found dead in a car at an impound lot.
Wow.
Crazy. Crazy. Wow. So they are, of course, you know, further investigation. I say, man, bringing our children home. This is what we do. We are advocate activists for the murdered and missing. So you have a flyer of a loved one or a friend that may have been missing, and you want to bring awareness. We don't promote this. We bring awareness. Wow. And like I say, we advocate. We are activists, because I think that this goes it's like the naked eye. We saying it, but we ain't saying it. We not even. I think a lot of people really don't even pay attention to it. I think Phocuz Radio really brought a lot of attention to the missing.
Well, we didn't freshened up the cases. You know, brought some new information, shedding some new light on the cases. Keeping them relevant, keeping them out in the public where people can always read about them. Keeping them updated, you know, is very important, because it's like every 40 seconds a child goes missing, and that's a fact. So they coming in as these kids going missing. They're hitting our inboxes, they're hitting our emails, and that's how it is. So we have to report it. We still in the search for Terrence Woods Jr. Terrence Woods went missing. He was a young film producer.
He was a young film producer.
Yes, that one, 27 years old. He was from Capitol Heights, Maryland, but he went missing in Idaho. Elk City, Idaho. October the 5th, 2018. He was doing a documentary on the declining of the mines when he went missing. Working with Raw Entertainment's film production out in London. Supposed to been flying back home to stay for a while. That was a documentary that came unexpectedly, you know, that he was just going to do and sit down for a minute. And went missing, 27 years old. This guy has won Emmy Awards. He has done internships with several of working with Adidas. I mean,
CB1.
So he was out there.
Yeah, he was out there, you know, and so we have a lot of mess surrounding that case. We haven't gotten any leads. Nothing from the Elk City, Idaho department.
Uptown.
Elk City Police
Elk City,
Department. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And all these things are on Black Rose, Secret Garden, my page, Focus Field, and Instagram, Twitter. 17-year-old Ronald Andre, 2100 block 4th Street Northwest, Uptown. He's been missing since March the 29th. Black male, medium brown complexion, 5'9", 130 pounds since March the 29th. So many people lately been putting on my timeline, do you think that it's human trafficking? And
it's a mixture.
I mean, it's so many levels to the missing. People don't even know this shit, man.
It's organ harvesting, you know. It's all
that.
kinds of things that, you know. And like I said, with running away, we use that term so loosely, but we have to wonder, what are these children running away to? What is causing them to leave home? You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's supposed to happen. So when we label these kids, you know, I mean, it's dangerous to running away. You know, it's dangerous. So they just labeled another young girl a missing runaway.
There's so many problems to name. Even problems that they may be having at home. Goes back to, say, the transgender. A lot of getting bullied, you know, in school, and they turn to suicide, or turn to run away from home. I mean, there's a lot of issues, and I spoke on that because you have a lot of people, they'll tell you their story back in the day. Yeah, man, I went to the military because, you know, it was drugs in my neighborhood, it was violence, it was this, it was that. Then you had the ones that went to the military for a lot of personal purposes, as far as marriages, gay marriages, and things of all sort. So now what they have done, the Pentagon has passed a law. You cannot become a transgender in the military. So you cannot go into the military as a man and think you're going to turn into a woman, or a woman and turn into a man. Some stay in the military, they have long careers, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You have some that have gotten married but may have been gay just for the benefits. You have a lot of reports of a lot of gay activity that has gone not disclosed, not undisclosed in the military that we don't know about. But it's been stories. You know what I'm saying? Hazing goes down, you know what I'm saying, a lot in the military. So, but they just passed the law, and if you are born a man, you gotta go to the military as a man, and you gotta be a man. Same thing with a woman. If you're born a woman, you're going into the military, you gotta stay a woman. So don't think you're gonna get in there, man, and you're gonna go to one of them other countries and you're gonna start doing these operations and these surgeries and still think you know. So yeah.
And I'm gonna speak on this because look, we getting close. You know, it's two things. Okay, we just hand delivered letters to all 100 senators, but we are gearing up to go to the House of Representatives to put letters in all 435 representatives' hands. So Focus Radio is looking for some foot soldiers, some trench workers that would be willing to go and hand deliver these letters. We trying to get at least 10 people. We have a couple. It can be more than 10. Whoever wants to participate.
What these letters what's gonna be in the letter?
We just hand delivered letters on concerns of the missing and murder. Throughout our country. We had to put them in all 100 senators' hands. So we have 2 senators per state. So they all got a letter.
Did we just address anything? If you got an issue, Polo on trying to get licenses for trying to shoot it, that's what we do, everything. Speaking of Donald Trump, with hashtag Dump Trump, y'all, right here on Focus Radio. I forgot what day he got, April 29th, for his tax documents. So we'll see what he come up with for that, so he ain't gotta, report those. So I think he jobs well a little bit. Cause he be lying like shit. So I think he boosting it. We just need to know.
Don't press him out too much. He might shut the government down again.
Look, man. So it goes down April the 27th.
No answers, no peace.
2018, no answers, 2019 Focus Show. 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 2019 Focus Show No Answers, No Peace taking place. We are going to start this event at the Department of Justice. I need for everyone who's going to participate in the march itself from the Department of Justice, we need for y'all to be ready to leave from in front of the Justice Department by 11:30. So we can get y'all down there. We're going to be walking away from the Department of Justice at 11:30, and we will end up at the Jefferson Memorial.
That's right.
Oh my God, where we're going to
Lincoln
have people, the
Top of
Lincoln
the Lincoln
Memorial,
Memorial
sorry, the
steps.
top of the Lincoln Memorial steps, where we're going to have people from all over the country voicing their opinions on things like sex trafficking, domestic violence, the missing, the murder, CPS. We're going to be out there talking about everything. So if y'all want to participate in this, please come on out. Wear your colors. Royal blue is for sex trafficking. Domestic violence is purple. Yellow is for the missing. Red is for murder. Okay? And also homicides is black and white. So wear your armor, have your gear on, have some comfortable shoes on, and come and join us. Okay?
No Answers, No Peace, y'all, goes down April 27th. Sponsored by Felicia Cook. Inbox her on Facebook. I want to go to some Phocuz celebrity news, man. This is crazy. Waka Flame said to be a witness in a recording studio shooting. 2 men shot, but they will survive the injuries. Waka Flame was in the studio during the time of the shooting. ATL police said they pulled up 2 Bammers outside with their guns drawn. They arrested them, took them into custody, but they let them go. So I don't know, man. I guess they want Walker to, let them know what happened. So they don't know if he was there recording or if he was just supporting.
Nah, he was in the booth. He ain't see nothing. He was in the booth.
I ain't seen nothing. Waka Flame lit.
Yeah, he was in the booth.
Hey, man. On to something funny, though, man. On to something funny. In Michigan, we had a guy named Charlie. Divorced his wife, right? Charlie divorced his wife in 2015. He wasn't working out. He went back home with moms. So he went back home with moms and pops. Then he finally got his own place. So I think they was beefing because they said that his parents dropped off the items to his new home. So it sounded like they put him out. Charlie found a spot, and they was dropping his stuff off.
Right.
But in the meantime, in the midst of all this, after they drop off everything, Charlie checks all his belongings, y'all, and guess what? His $28,000 porn collection is gone. So Charlie is taking his senior citizen's parents to court, suing him for $28,000 worth of porn. So they dropped off everything except the porn.
I mean,
And they said that this has emotionally. His parents are saying this has emotionally stressed them out. This porn.
Wow.
But he said $28,000 worth, and he sued his parents.
Now we know why his girl kicked him out.
And this was, where was this, man? One of the crazy spots in Michigan. Oh, Grand Haven, Michigan.
It's the water, y'all. It was the water. It's the water.
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
He was drinking that Flint water.
He's a sex addict, man. He crazy, man. Yeah, the water. Everybody,
He was in the water.
Oh, man. Phocuz Sports, y'all, man. The Wizards, the forward. Darren Robinson, man. He was arrested after a fist fight. But he got to fighting with the Philadelphia Eagle cornerback Jalen Mills at the Opera nightclub. I think that's somewhere probably, I'm sure, downtown D.C. But what gets me is the Wizards say that he's not playing 2019-2020 basketball season. They are not, I guess, renewing his contract. He's no longer part of the organization.
Wow.
That's crazy. Over a fist fight. I got to do some history on this guy because he must have got in trouble before.
He must wasn't playing that good.
Period. It had to be something.
This was a way to get him out, save some money at the same time.
Which y'all Skins fans?
Redskins.
Yeah, Redskins.
I was about to say I quit watching, but if he's saying Cowboy fan, I'm done today. Kill me off right now.
Freaks.
Redskins.
Redskins?
Nah. I'm actually an Eagles fan.
It was
But
fine.
that's only because like I ain't get pressed out when I was younger. Like
Hey, you know
I
what?
picked my own team.
Anytime you gotta make an
My
excuse.
brother is an Eagles
Yeah,
fan.
okay.
He said he had an excuse ready before he even said he was an Eagles fan.
Let me tell you about it. Hold on.
I go to my stadiums.
Hey, I feel, hey.
And I want y'all to win their game, but two.
Hey man, I just don't like the Cowboys.
Nah, that's my thing.
We got Reuben Foster back on our roster, man. Y'all know he got caught up in that little domestic violence thing.
Oh
But,
yeah.
They said they investigated. NFL says that he didn't, break any of their policies. So he's good. He's back on the field. But the crazy thing, the crazy thing is the female had a situation with somebody else. So I think she wildin'. And then she came back and recanted her story. God damn, man. So Phocuz Radio, man, I want to thank you guys, man. Wow. Great interview, man. Great interview. And I was still able to get out everything. All the Phocuz news, all the Phocuz reports. This is what we do, man. We educate to elevate right here on Phocuz Radio, Polo, man.
Shout out to Phocuz Radio.
Make this interview go viral.
Oh, it's
Put it
going viral.
everywhere. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. We advertise, we market, we promote. Man, just email us or inbox us, not now, but right now. PhocuzNews@gmail.com. Shout out to the caller that called in. We are not biased. We kept it real. And we respect constructive criticism.
Yeah, we need that to get better.
That's right.
Gotta have it.
Download the
Don't
free
lie
app.
to me.
Hustle Firm Radio, man. So many great shows to come. And I believe it may be 2 other great shows on the app, along with all the new music all day, every day. So, man, download that app. And it's free. It's free. So why do Pandora? Why do your radio? You feel what I'm saying? Why you doing all this other shit? YouTube and all this when you can, it's playing all day for free. And all you gotta do is push a button. If you don't like it, we don't care. Cause as long as you put it on there one time, we already got this. Yeah, so just take it off. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what it is, man. At the firm. Peace.
Bye, y'all.